Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching today. Thank you. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about yogurt cake and its ingredients, and as well as the methods used to make a yogurt cake. Okay, because remember I said on this YouTube channel I'm going to be mixing everything which is educational, so I think that giving this information here is going to help somebody who is a subscriber or who may come across this video someday. So I'm going to be talking about the yogurt cake, the ingredients and the methods used. All right, so I may end up talking about the banana cake as well, but before we continue, let me talk about the yogurt cake. Now, for the ingredients you need to prepare your yogurt cake, you will need 3 yogurts. All right, 3 yogurt cup flour. All right, that is, you put the flour in a cup that the yogurt has been removed from inside. You also need 3 eggs. All right, you need 3 eggs to mix the yogurt cake. You need 1 cup of granulated sugar. All right, the cup of granulated sugar should be the yogurt cup, the cup in which you remove the yogurt from it. Then you also need 1 teaspoon nutmeg. Alright, these are now the ingredients I'm naming. You also need a cup of yogurt. Alright, then you need a cup of vegetable oil. Remember, there are various types of oils. So what you need is vegetable oil. You also need 3 teaspoon baking powder. You also need 1/4 teaspoon salt. Alright, these are the ingredients you need to prepare your yogurt cake. Now, for the method, the first thing you need to do, you need to look for a bowl. All right, a bowl which is dry, a sieve with small grain sizes. Then you sieve flour and the dry ingredients. That is, you mix the flour in the sieve. You put also the dry ingredients in the flour and you sieve them together. Which are the dry ingredients? You have the nutmeg, you have the salt, you have the baking powder. All right, you mix all of them in the flour and you sieve, all right, in another bowl. Now, after you finish sieving, you put the yogurt in the bowl as well. All right, then you add the sugar. When you add the sugar, you cream it until it is smooth. What I mean by creaming is you mix the mixture, that is, you stir it using maybe a wooden spoon or a plastic spoon or anything that can withstand pressure. Stir it until it is smooth. All right, that is what you are going to do. Then you add the groundnut oil to the mixture. I hope you remember the quantity of the groundnut oil. The groundnut oil in this case is the vegetable oil. All right, the 1 cup of vegetable oil. Remember everything you are mixing inside the cup of yogurt. Okay, now when you mix, you also need to add the dry ingredients that you added. Remember, you sieve them together, which is the nutmeg, the salt and the baking powder. You add them. After you finish, you add the beaten egg. All right, the beaten egg now is a mixture of the egg white and the egg yolk. All right, remember, you had beaten it before. Make it mix together. Then when you add the beaten egg, you mix until it is smooth. All right, and of a pouring consistency. It is smooth and can draw. That is the meaning of the pouring consistency. After that, you pour in a well-greased sheet and you bake it. The well-greased sheet is the baking tin or a baking plate or anything which is used to bake cakes. All right, that is what you need. Then remember that during the baking process, before you even start baking, you have to heat up the oven. All right, when you heat up the oven for around 20 minutes, then you can start baking. Remember, the heat is not supposed to be much. You can start baking from there. Then after about 45 minutes, you have to be checking to see if the cake is brown on top, and if it is, you remove and serve cool. All right, you allow it to cool before you serve it. So that is what you need to do, or you can do to prepare the plain cake. Now that is a more advanced method. There is another method. What if you are located in a village where you don't have an oven, you don't have gas bottles, or maybe gas to do the baking, or maybe anything to do the baking? You have to use a pot. Okay, you have to use a pot. Yeah, you have to use a pot, but remember that this pot, you have to put sand inside. Sand, building sand, or let me say sand from the water. You put it inside the pot to heat up. The reason you are using the sand is because the sand is going to absorb heat and in turn release the heat to the baking pan, all right, inside this pot. So it's going to act that way as an oven to you in case you are found in a rural area. All right, that is what you need to know. Now the next type of cake I'm going to talk about, which is also very good for human consumption, or let me say it's very good to prepare at home as well, is the banana cake. All right, the banana cake is a common one found in rural areas, especially in villages, because you can easily use the local method of baking. All right, so I will talk about the banana cake, its ingredients, and the method of preparation. All right, now let's move to the ingredients. The first ingredient for banana cake is 1.5 yogurt cup smashed banana. Of course, you are going to be using the yogurt cup for measurement. This is because it's going to give you some, let me say, acute, if not accurate, but somehow, let me say, advanced measurement. So you are going to get 1.5 yogurt cup smashed banana. Then you are also going to get 2 yogurt cups ground sugar. All right, in this case what they mean here is you get the granulated sugar, the sugar that is in powder form, not really powder form, but the ground sugar. All right, the one that is not full, it's not in lumps. Then you also get 3 yogurt cups plain flour. You also get 3 eggs. You also get 3 teaspoons bicarbonate of soda. All right, because that's the material that is going to use make the cake to rise. Bicarbonate, or you call it bicarbonate of soda. You are also going to get 1 yogurt cup vegetable oil, and of course 1/4 teaspoon salt. These are the ingredients you are going to use for banana cake. Now let's go to the method. For the method, you have to put the smashed banana. All right, you put the smashed banana and the vegetable oil in a bowl and mix very well until smooth. What you need to do is you pour the oil in a bowl, you pour the banana, you mix it together until it's smooth. All right, when it's smooth, you will know and you will see it, you will be able to touch and feel it. Then you sieve the flour. When you sieve the flour and the remember you are sieving together with bicarbonate of soda in a bowl, join them together and sieve, and add the flour alternatively with egg to the mixture bit by bit. That is, you add the flour to the mixture with the egg slowly, all right, one time after the other. Let me say slowly by slowly, or bit by bit, not slowly by slowly. All right, you add it small quantities and you stir. You add small quantities and you stir. All right, you have to mix the mixture until it is smooth as well, and of a pouring consistency. All right, a pouring consistency means that it's going to draw like okra for those, or okra for those who cook this soup at home. All right, mix the mixture, or mix everything, the banana, the vegetable oil, the bicarbonate of in a bowl. All right, the egg mixture, all. Remember, the egg you have is 3 eggs, and you have to mix them together, the egg and the white, the egg yolk and the white together. All right, after mixing and it's of a pouring consistency, you pour it in a grease cake tin. All right, the grease cake tin now is a cake tin that you have apply some oil inside, or probably by the walls, all right, or at the bottom. This is because when you pour it in a cake tin that is not greased, when the cake is baked, it will be difficult to come out of the pan or the baking dish, all right, because there is no lubricant to make it come out fast. So that's the reason you are pouring it into a lubricated, or let me say a grease cake tin, all right. Then after you pour it, you have to bake for about 20 to 25 minutes until it is brown on top, and when it's brown you will be able to feel it, all right. Remember, before you even bake, you have to heat the baking tin or the oven or the baking pot, alright, in case you are in a rural area. It's very important. You have to do that so that it should be hot before you put the mixture inside, so that once it has rise, it shouldn't fall back to normal, to the consistency, alright. So that is how you can go about the banana cake and the plain cake. First of all, remember I started with the plain cake, and I'm about to end the video with the banana cake, alright. So these are basically the things you are going to do, and after that your cakes are ready for consumption and you can now start eating. Thank you guys for watching the video or for listening. If you find the video helpful, please do not go without dropping a like, a comment, and very important to me, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and support me. Thank you so much. Until we meet again, peace.